What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Oscar-winning U.S. actor Gene Hackman, his wife Betsy Arakawa, and their dog have been found deceased at their home in Santa Fe, New Mexico. In a wide-ranging career spanning more than 6 decades, Hackman won 2 Academy Awards for his work on The French Connection and Unforgiven. A statement from the Santa Fe County Sheriff in New Mexico said, quote, "We can confirm that both Gene Hackman and his wife were found deceased Wednesday afternoon at their residence on Sunset Trail. This is an active investigation. However, at this time, we do not believe that foul play was a factor." Hackman was 95 and his wife, a classical pianist, was 63. Hackman won the Best Actor Oscar for his role as Jimmy Papa Doyle in William Friedkin's 1971 thriller The French Connection, and another for Best Supporting Actor for playing Little Bill Daggett in Clint Eastwood's Western film Forgiven back in 1992. His other Oscar-nominated roles included 1967's Bonnie and Clyde as Buck Barrow, and his breakthrough role opposite Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway, and 1970's I Never Sang for My Father. Both films saw him recognized in the supporting actor category. He was also nominated for Best Leading Actor in 1988 for playing the agent in Mississippi Burning. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office said on February 26, 2025 at approximately 1:45 p.m., Santa Fe County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to an address on Old Sunset Trail in Hyde Park, where Gene Hackman, his wife Betsy Arakawa, and a dog were found deceased. Much celebrated actor Hackman played more than 100 roles in total, including supervillain Lex Luthor in the Christopher Reeve starring Superman movies in the 70s and 80s. Hackman acted opposite many Hollywood heavyweights, including Al Pacino in 1973's Scarecrow, Gene Wilder in 1974's Young Frankenstein, and Warren Beatty and Diane Keaton in 1981 Reds. He also starred in the hit movies Runaway Jury, Wes Anderson's The Royal Tenenbaums, and Francis Ford Coppola's The Conversation. Francis Ford Coppola said on Instagram about Gene Hackman that he was, quote, "a great actor, inspiring and magnificent in his work and complexity. I mourn his loss and celebrate his existence and contribution." Valerie Perrine, who featured alongside Hackman in Superman as his character's on-screen girlfriend, Eve Treschmacher, described the late actor as, quote, "a genius and one of the greatest to grace the silver screen." Star Trek actor George Takei posted that, quote, "We have lost one of the true giants of the screen. Gene Hackman could play anyone, and you could feel a whole life behind it. He could be everyone and no one, a towering presence or an everyday Joe. That's how powerful an actor he was. He will be missed, but his work will live on forever." As well as his Oscar wins, Hackman also collected 2 BAFTAs, 4 Golden Globes, and a Screen Actors Guild Award. He took a comedic turn playing a conservative senator in 1996's The Birdcage alongside Robin Williams and Nathan Lane, who starred as a gay couple. His last big screen appearance came as Monroe Cole in Welcome to Mooseport in 2004, after which he stepped back from Hollywood for a quieter life in New Mexico. Born in California in 1930, Hackman's family moved frequently, and after lying about his age at 16, he enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps, serving for 4.5 years. He was stationed in China, Hawaii, and Japan before being discharged in 1951. Following his military service, Hackman lived and worked in New York and studied journalism and television production at the University of Illinois before deciding to move back to California to pursue his childhood acting dream. He joined the Pasadena Playhouse in California, where he befriended a young Dustin Hoffman. He moved back to New York in 1963, performing in off-Broadway productions, including at the Music Box Theater for the comedy Any Wednesday and smaller TV roles. But he really began to make a name for himself in the 70s, becoming a leading man as New York City detective Jimmy Papa Dole in the French Connection, excuse me. And from there on, his star really began to shine. And I think people don't realize how big a star he was. He wasn't the conventional, I guess, handsome, Harrison Ford, Warren Beatty type, But as far as pure acting chops, he was one of the greats. And I remember him, honestly, I remember him more some of the more offbeat films that he appeared in. Like one of the movies that come to mind is what's the name of that damn movie? Oh man, I can't think of the name of it right now. But he played in a movie I think it came out in 1990 where he co-starred with Dan Aykroyd. And I think Dan Aykroyd's character had multiple personality disorder. And I thought that was funny as hell. I don't think it was a big hit, but it was funny. And that also goes to show his versatility. But yeah, I hope nothing terrible happened here. I mean, it's kind of weird to see all three deceased. I'm trying to think of a scenario here. It could have been that the wife was pretty much a caretaker at that point. Jean may have had Alzheimer's or some form of dementia. The wife may have passed away, which ultimately, of course, leads Gene Hackman sort of, if he's in a state where he had dementia or something like that, kind of defenseless. Nobody to care for him, nobody to help feed him, whatever. And it may have led to ultimately him dying. I hate to put it like that. And then the dog, of course, dog needs someone to feed him, whatever. And, they could have been there for a while, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure the police came and checked on him because nobody has seen or heard from him for a while. But anyway, that's kind of sad. That's very sad, actually. Anyway, oh man, tell me what you guys think about this. Legendary Oscar-winning actor Gene Hackman found dead at the age of 95.